They said a child is a blessing, but from the day Daniel was born, he was treated like a mistake that refused to disappear. His mother never held him the way other mothers did. When he cried, she sighed in exhaustion, not concern. When he laughed, she looked away, as if joy from him offended her. Daniel grew up learning silence before he learned words, because silence was the only way to survive in a house where love was selective. His father had left before Daniel could form memories. All he knew of him was a faded photograph hidden in a drawer and the bitterness in his mother's voice whenever his name was mentioned. "You are just like him," she would say. And Daniel learned that resemblance could be a curse. When he was 6, his younger brother was born. Suddenly, the house changed. Smiles appeared, laughter filled rooms that had always felt cold. Daniel watched from corners as his mother kissed his brother's forehead, as relatives praised the baby, as gifts poured in. He did not envy the baby, he envied the love. At night, Daniel would whisper questions into the dark. What did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough? School was no refuge. Teachers mistook his quietness for dullness. Classmates sensed weakness and fed on it. He came home with bruises he hid under long sleeves and tears he swallowed before reaching the door. Crying only brought accusations. "Stop acting like a burden," his mother would snap. So Daniel grew strong in places no one could see. He learned to endure hunger without complaint. He learned to smile when insulted. He learned to clap for others while standing alone. And most painfully, he learned not to expect love, because expecting it hurt more than never having it. By the time he was 16, Daniel had become invisible in his own home. His mother spoke about him, not to him. Decisions were made without his presence. His existence was tolerated, not celebrated. One evening, after a small argument over food, his mother finally said the words that had been hovering in the air all his life. "You were a mistake. I should never have kept you." The sentence landed softly, but it shattered everything. Daniel did not cry. He simply nodded as if she had confirmed something he already knew. That night, he packed a small bag. No note, no goodbye. He stepped out into the darkness with a heart that had been breaking for years. Life on the streets was cruel, but honest. Hunger hurt, but it did not pretend to love him first. Rejection was open, not disguised as family. Daniel worked odd jobs, slept in abandoned places, and learned to trust pain more than promises. Years passed. Through sheer determination, he taught himself skills, found work, and slowly rebuilt what rejection had tried to destroy. People noticed his kindness, his patience, the quiet strength in his eyes. They trusted him, they respected him, some even loved him. For the first time, Daniel felt seen. One day, fate came knocking. His mother was sick, very sick. The favored child had grown distant, too busy to care. Relatives remembered Daniel, the rejected one, the forgotten one. They found him and delivered the message with shame in their voices. "She wants to see you." Daniel stood still for a long time. He could walk away, he had every reason to, but he remembered the boy he used to be, the one who waited for love even when it never came, and he decided he would not let hatred finish what rejection had started. When he entered the hospital room, his mother looked smaller, weaker. Her eyes filled with tears the moment she saw him. "I was wrong. I failed you." Daniel felt the ache rise in his chest, old and familiar, but it no longer controlled him. "I waited my whole life to hear that, but I learned to live without it." He did not stay long. He did not need closure wrapped in apologies. He had already built peace from broken pieces. As he walked away, Daniel realized something powerful. Rejection did not destroy him, it shaped him. And sometimes the child who was never loved becomes the adult who loves the strongest, not because life was kind, but because it wasn't. The rejected son did not become bitter. he became unbreakable. Moral lessons. Rejection can wound deeply, but it does not have to define your destiny. Being unloved may shape your pain, but it never determines your worth. A child starved of affection learns strength in silence. Neglect creates scars, but it can also create resilience. Parents' words can become a child's lifelong echo. One careless sentence can follow a child into adulthood. Favoritism destroys more than it nurtures. Love given unevenly leaves invisible damage that lasts for years. Not everyone who hurts you will see your value until it's too late. Regret often arrives when change is no longer possible. Forgiveness is not forgetting, it is choosing peace over bitterness. Letting go heals the heart, even when wounds remain. Sometimes family is not who raised you, but who respected you. Love is proven by actions, not blood. The strongest people are often those who were once ignored. Pain, when endured, can become quiet power. You don't need validation from those who rejected you to succeed. Self-worth is built, not granted. A broken beginning can still lead to a beautiful ending. Where you start does not limit how far you can go.
Thanks for watching. Kindly like, comment, and subscribe for more video.